Hello guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel Assured CA. So just to introduce myself, this is Himanshu Shekhar Goel, a CA finalist, and I have completed my first year of articleship at UI, and I have recently joined Amazon for my industrial training. So when I posted this on my LinkedIn profile that I have joined industrial training at Amazon, I have received multiple queries from my peers or like from my juniors that why did you opted for industrial training, or how to join industrial training, when to join industrial training. So just to clarify that why I joined industrial training, or why can you join industrial training, or why you should join industrial training, whatever the reason may be, you can use this as a framework for yourself to make a better and informed decision, right? So basically there are three major reasons for which a student decides to pursue industrial training instead of articleship. So the first thing is better or new exposure. तो क्या होता है ना, when you are working at a firm for 1 year, there might be cases when you feel कि नहीं यार, मेरे को यहाँ पे ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर नहीं मिल रहा है, या फिर आई एम नॉट लर्निंग एनफ, और आई एम नॉट लर्निंग अप टू माई एक्सपेक्टेशंस, आई एक्सपेक्टेड ए बिट मोर फ्रॉम दिस फर्म और समथिंग, और you have been fed up from the same work, you feel like you are not made for this work, or you don't want to continue with this later on in your career, and you want to explore something new and get surety about it, that what do you want to pursue post qualification. So you can go for industrial training. And the second reason which people don't share is unsuitable working hours. So basically in firms it has been seen, many people must have experienced that the working hours are not suitable for interns or article trainees, because of the client facing work. They have stringent deadlines. So I'm not I'm not saying that it's the fault of the firm. It's the nature of the work we are doing, that we need to push ourselves during seasons and everything. So if you want more time for your studies, that's why I have not mentioned work life balance or something. As we are students, we need some time for ourselves to study as well. So you can choose industrial training due to working hours as well. There's no shame in it. क्योंकि होता है यार, आर्टिकलशिप और पढ़ाई साथ में कई लोगों का मैनेज नहीं हो पाता है, जिसका वर्किंग आवर्स थोड़ा ठीक नहीं होता है, तो यू कैन श्योरली गो फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग. और इंडस्ट्री में क्या होता है, रेगुलेटेड आवर्स रहता है मोस्टली, सो यू गेट टाइम टू स्टडी. And so the third thing is pay. So industrial training generally pays higher than articleship, because if you will see, जो minimum criteria है set by ICAI, that this is the minimum payment you need to make to an article. So for articleship it's around 4 to 5,000, and but for industrial training the minimum pay is only 15,000. So pay is also a difference, but I don't think that people generally switch or choose industrial training for pay. There are some students जिसके लिए पे इम्पोर्टेंट हो, वी कैन नॉट जज एनी वन विद दिस. कई लोग के लिए होता है यार कि उनको पे भी मैटर करता है. So you can join industrial training for pay as well. So you will obviously get a better pay than what you are getting in your articleship. Okay, just to understand the basic differences between articleship and industrial training. So if you will see, when you are doing your articleship, you will have many articles around you. You will have multiple colleagues जो कि आप ही के साथ हैं, आप ही के लेवल में है, या फिर उनका जो अटेम्प्ट आपके साथ ड्यू है. तो क्या होता है ना, ये चीज़ हम लोग नोटिस नहीं करते हैं, पर ये चीज़ें बहुत मैटर करती है यार. आपको पता है आपका कंपटीशन क्या चल रहा है, साथ में आप उससे डिस्कस कर सकते हो पढ़ाई के बारे में. क्योंकि जो इंडियन सीए फर्म्स है वो दैट इज मोर आर्टिकल सेंट्रिक. वहाँ पे होते हैं एक एक टीम में भी तीन तीन चार चार आर्टिकल्स होते हैं जनरली. तो क्या होता है, आपका एक दोस्ती भी बन जाता है. ऐसे ही जो इट इज सेड कि सीए, जो सीए एज ए कोर्स, यहाँ पे लोगों की दोस्ती कम होती है. तो जो आर्टिकलशिप होता है, जो सीए फर्म्स में हम आर्टिकलशिप करते हैं, वहाँ पे इस चीज़ का ऑप्शन रहता है यार, क्योंकि बहुत सारे आर्टिकल्स होते हैं एवरी टीम में. पर व्हेन यू ज्वाइन इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग दिस इज नॉट द केस. यहाँ पे मोस्टली होता है कि एक टीम में एक ही आर्टिकल रहेगा, दैट टू सपोर्ट द सीनियर्स. तो यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं रहेगा कि आपको आपकी कंपटीशन से, या फिर कि कोई ऐसा कलीग जो आप ही के लेवल में हो, आप ही के अटेम्प्ट का हो, दैट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड. सो दिस इज वन एस्पेक्ट यू कैन कंसिडर. द सेकेंड थिंग इज, व्हेन वी आर डूइंग आर्टिकलशिप हमको डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्रीज का एक्सपोजर मिलता है, बिकॉज वी आर डीलिंग विद क्लाइंट्स. सो देयर कैन बी मैनी क्लाइंट्स विद मैनी डिफरेंट नेचर्स एंड इंडस्ट्रीज. सो आपको बहुत डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जो ये है इंडस्ट्रीज है उसका नॉलेज और एक्सपीरियंस मिल सकता है. और जैसे कि वर्किंग आवर्स का मैंने बात किया, तो वर्किंग आवर्स इन केस ऑफ फर्म्स इज लिटिल लेस रेगुलेटेड. वो लोग थोड़ा मतलब, you need to sit. It's neither your fault nor your principal's fault. It's just the nature of work which you are doing. And the next one is, which is generally said by the principal, that if you will do your articleship for 1 year only, this is not sufficient to gain the entire knowledge or expertise which your principal can give. This is what most of you will get to hear when you ask for transfer or industrial training. And the last one is compensation. As discussed earlier, the compensation is little less in case of articleship, but when it comes to industrial training, you will have to work on a specific role for the entire year so that you can have a better grip on that work, and you will understand better that whether you need to continue or not. And the second thing, that it's a kind of demerit only, that like if you will do both articleship and industrial training in the new scheme, so you will be spending around 12 months in articleship and 12 months in industrial training. So the learning curve, that in the articleship you have spent 1 year, you have a little bit of experience, you have um, crossed half of the learning curve, and now you can grasp things easily, you are able to understand things easily, with what's going on in the firm, what's going on with the client. But when you switch to industrial training, you need to start from zero again, because the work we do in industrial training is completely different from articleship, right? So basically यही है यार कि I feel 12 महीना का time is not that enough, but this is how the new structure is. You get maximum 12 months, not even minimum, you get maximum 12 months for industrial training. So you can consider this point as well, that do you want to try a new thing for the second year, or you want to continue what you are doing and have a better grip on that, right? So like now we have understood कि यार क्या benefits हो सकता है हमारा इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग ज्वाइन करने का, क्या benefits हो सकता है आर्टिकलशिप में कंटिन्यू करने का. और the third most important point here is, in the new scheme of ICAI, हमारा एक fixed study leaves है, like 6 months of fixed study leaves. Previously student used to not prefer इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग, क्योंकि क्या होता था ना, जो फर्म्स हैं दे यूज टू गिव ए लिटिल मोर study leaves as compared to industrial trainings. But now you have been fixed 6 months of study leave, so you no need to worry about that. So that's a big relief from ICI. So now when it comes to joining process, कि यार ये तो पता चल गया कि क्यों ज्वाइन करना है या क्यों ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, अभी ज्वाइन करें कैसे. So the foremost thing you need to remember is, the tenure of your industrial training can start from 9 months to 12 months. It cannot be less than 9 months, or it cannot be more than 12 months. But you need to understand one thing as well, that industries generally prefer uh, interns or articles with a tenure of 1 year, as they will want to utilize you for entire 1 year, and because they will train you in the first 3 to 4 months, right? So they will need to get the output from you in the next rest of the months. So they generally prefer students who have a tenure of 12 months for their industrial training. So try to join as soon as possible. Then the second thing, whenever you want to join industrial training, you need to intimate your principal 3 months prior to that. So आपको रिजाइन नहीं करना है 3 महीना पहले, कि जब आपको ज्वाइन करना है उसके 3 महीना पहले आपको रिजाइन नहीं करना है. पर whenever you are searching for industrial training and you think I'll join in after 12 months, like if you say I will complete my 12 months of articleship and soon after that I'll join industrial training, and I'll complete 1 year of industrial training as well. So you need to notify your principal after the end of 9 months of your articleship, that sir, I am looking for industrial training, and if I'll find one I'll leave, or else I'll stay here, or I'm looking for industrial training, I have not yet made my mind, I'll just let you know later, but as per ICI I need to intimate you regarding the same. So this is my formal intimation. You can write a mail on this so that you have a documentation that yes, I have intimated my principal 3 months prior to my joining date and all this. And after that, once you get an industrial training, you need to file form 109, which is basically the termination of articleship form, and then you need to file form 104, which is registration of industrial training. Okay, so now the second thing is, now you will say, how do you know that I am saying it, like whatever I am saying is right? यार मैं तो कुछ भी बोल दूंगा, यूट्यूब पे आके कुछ भी बोलना आज के डेट में मुश्किल है नहीं ज़्यादा. मैं कुछ भी बोल दूंगा. हाउ डू यू नो दिस इज राइट, और हाउ डू आई नो दिस इज राइट? मेरे को भी जब इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग ज्वाइन करना था, मुझे कैसे पता चला ये सही है? सो बेसिकली यू कैन डाउनलोड द ICI prospectus. You can download this ICI prospectus from the official ICI's website. So इस डॉक्यूमेंट में ना आपको सारी डिटेल्स मिल जाएगी जो भी आपको चाहिए, राइट? सो let me show you once. So we'll go to practical training, industrial training and stipend. right? So this is all about your articleship and all duration 2 years. Everything is mentioned here. So we'll directly move to industrial training. Here, industrial training. So eligibility and other conditions for undergoing industrial training. Okay, so here you can see that it has written your eligibility, that when can you join industrial training. It has been mentioned here, you can read it from here. Your tenure is written here, minimum of 9 months to maximum of 12 months, right? That the thing I mentioned earlier, intimate his principal at least 3 months prior to the date on which such training has to be commenced, right? And other things which you can see here is form 104. You need to file form 104 while registering or industrial training. um, and I think that's it. So you can just read here what all you need to understand, because कई बार होता है ना, हमको कई चीज यूट्यूब पे नहीं मिलती है। आपको कोई नया डाउट आया, आपको यूट्यूब पे नहीं मिल रहा है, तो आप बहुत इजीली आईसीआई के वेबसाइट में जाके प्रोस्पेक्टस हो गया, और भी कई सारे ऐसे इन्फॉर्मेटिव डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं जिसमें ये सारी चीजें मेंशन रहती है, आप वहां से पढ़ सकते हैं। वरना आईसीआई जो हेल्पलाइन है, दैट्स आल्सो वर्किंग वेरी स्मूथली दिस डेज। लाइक if you'll post your query today, they will reply by tomorrow or day after tomorrow maximum. So you will get all your queries resolved with a trusted source, because if ICAI's representative has resolved your query, you cannot doubt on that, तो वो सही ही होगा। तो that's also a part you can consider। or if you don't want to do all that, just drop a comment here that what do you need to know or what do you want to understand apart from this. I'll make a separate video for that, or if it's a small query, I'll reply to your comment only. Whatever you need to know or understand, if you have any query, just drop a comment and you will receive your solution, I assure you.
Okay, so another thing, if you want to understand that how did I join industrial training, or what did I do to join industrial training, or which resume format I followed, whom all did I message on LinkedIn, and whom all did I mail, or how did I mailed. So you just let me know for that as well, and I'll make a separate video regarding how did I crack industrial training in Amazon and some other industries.
So that's it for today's guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you.